I didn't know the screen went out. I'm just talking my butt off. Anyway, excuse me. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. In case you didn't hear me, I was saying I've already prayed. We talked to my spirit team, and I've asked the divine for a message for the collective that is. Um, hold on. What is that? A message that is, uplifting. I know this is the holiday season. A lot of people may be going through different things at this time. I know it's a difficult season for a lot of people to experience. And if you are going through a tough time, I encourage you to reach out to any support that you have around you. Um, I'm in a really good mood right now. I feel overwhelmed with life's demands at this time. Sometimes, like yesterday, I felt really overwhelmed. But I mean, all you can do is what you can do, right? Just do the best that you can. I feel like I have a lot of responsibilities in different areas of my life, and trying to juggle them all and make sure that the people around me are good, at this time is, quite a bit of pressure. But I'm going to give myself some grace, and I encourage you. I encourage you all to do the same. Um, don't burn yourself out, because if you wear yourself out, who's gonna step in this role? Who's gonna do all these things that you trying to do that you feel like won't be done if you don't do it? The first law of nature is self-preservation. You got to make sure you good. Okay, keep doing good things. Keep being, helpful or whatever, but balance that with self-love and self-care always. All right. Hey, hey, Lori. Hey, KF. Grand Rising, ladies. Thank y'all for being here. Let's see what's coming out. Abundance. Okay. Come on through, Holy Spirit, baby. Is that why I'm feeling so good? Is that. Didn't I just say something about balance? Listen, you can do a lot of things, but you can't do them all at the same time. And one thing you should never do is put yourself on the shelf or on a back burner. You have to make sure that you are good so that you can continue going. You got to maintain this vessel. Do some preventive measures, some preventive maintenance. You know what I'm saying? How's the volume, y'all? Can y'all hear me well? Holy Spirit, what's the overall energy for the message, please? Freedom and failure. Yeah, I'm really feeling that. Somebody feels like somebody here, you put too much pressure on yourself. I mean, who you think you are? AI or something? You are a human being. We're spiritual beings, but we're having a human experience. Okay, that's why we're called human beings. But you know, you could be someone who's very empathic as well with this purple here behind this veil. I feel like there's so many layers to you. You have to give. See, I talked about at the beginning, giving yourself grace. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Damn, a lot of burps. Okay, confirmations. Thanks, KF. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Okay? You do. And you need to keep that in mind. Okay? I feel like for someone here, your choices are affecting your freedom. It could be guilt related with this failure here. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I feel like someone may need to free themselves from some kind of guilt or something, or some kind of pressure for fear of making a mistake, or because of past mistakes. Grace is key. The letter F could be significant. Death, yeah. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. The death energy is also about transformation, and that's what I see happening here too. Again, there's many layers to you. It's time to peel some back, and you can only do that by focusing on yourself, analyzing yourself. Your happiness is your own responsibility, each person's. What's that? Again, balance. Yeah. I feel like someone here that is not spending enough time on themselves. Something is out of whack. Can I get one more, Holy Spirit? Freedom from failure. Maybe somebody needs to free themselves from the fear of failure. Are you afraid of doing something or just making a mistake? I'm feeling imposter syndrome with that failure card. Free yourself from that energy. Discipline, yeah, because you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. We got to be mindful of what we tell ourselves, the thoughts we feed ourselves. My son was just asking me about something yesterday, and I said it was something he was watching on a TV show. And this boy, I said I need to go back and watch this episode because I kept getting like spiritual downloads, spiritual messages from some of the stuff that was happening. But I was cooking breakfast at the same time, wasn't like fully tuned in. But I'm like, I need to go back and watch this episode. But this boy in this episode kept having, he thought he was the only person experiencing something. Okay, he was the only person seeing another person or something like that. But there was no delusion. Like, well, I guess it kind of was. But I was telling my son, you have to be careful of the thoughts you feed yourself because your mind will believe anything you tell it. That's why, okay, so I'm just getting somebody is believing or believes some lies, some lies that they told. You ever seen somebody that uh, tell a lie about a situation so many times? You know it's a lie. They know it's a lie. You could have been with them when they, formulated the lie. And a year later, they swear they didn't. It's still not a lie. It's the truth. Like somebody is believing their own BS. Discipline and love. You may have somebody like this around you and you need to free yourself from them. Okay? This love card says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Mm. Patience is the underlying energy. Yeah, I feel like somebody here has a negative mindset. Okay? Um, I don't know if this is a person that you're dealing with in your life or I'm also getting like you could with this patience energy, I accept that everything happens in divine order and denial. Yeah, I feel like some of you are self-sacrificing your own happiness and everything because you're waiting for a situation. I feel like you give everybody in your life grace except yourself. You're patient with everybody else in your life except yourself. And listen, I want to say, um, one of the best things that I've done for myself in my entire life was learn to truly accept myself for who I am, be comfortable with myself, especially alone, and like really learn how to enjoy my own company and give myself grace. Just because of my life and things that I've had to endure and overcome, I can be kind of hard on myself, okay? Um, but I've learned to remind myself to give myself grace and also not to let nobody play with me. Like, I love me. You can't be in my life and not showing me genuine love. It's not going to work like that. And I feel like if you are being overly patient with someone, damn near to the point of delusion, I feel like you're taking away from your own happiness. I feel like for somebody here, I'm feeling like you feel like being with a particular person, or in a particular connection or situation, it's tied to your happiness. Like your happiness is dependent on that. And no, it is not. First of all, a big mistake you could be making, if this is a love situation, a relationship, you could be making a big mistake by expecting someone to make you happy. That's too much pressure on anybody. And I'm not making an excuse for the person because this ain't got nothing to do with another person. Your happiness is your own responsibility. And that goes for each and every individual. But some people are, some people have yet to sit with them, with their own selves long enough to even know who you are by yourself. But you want somebody else to love you. You want somebody else to attach themselves to you. You want somebody else to figure you out. You want somebody else to love you. How? I feel like you could be in a situation that's a learning a learning opportunity. You could be in a soulmate connection where there's lessons that are destined for you to be learning from, not sitting and waiting with this patience, denial. Yeah, because you worried about, get out your head, first of all. And for some of you, you could be feeling, like you need to stay there out of guilt. Yeah, you could have a lot of guilt about something. Even maybe you were the one who overcame a lot of adversity. Maybe you feel guilty about leaving somebody behind. Maybe this is a sibling or a parent, or I don't know who this is or how this resonates for you. So only take what does. But I've been talking about acceptance a lot. I feel like I'm being called to speak on this a lot. And when I first got this deck out, before the reading started, this was on the bottom. So this could be the underlying energy here. Somebody here, um, and you could also be holding on to something, um, because you just don't want it to end. You don't want to be seen as a failure. You know, you maybe you feel like your self-esteem is tied to this prestige that you get. Maybe this is from being in what looks on the outside as a committed partnership or marriage or something like that. You enjoy, um Like it gives you a boost for some reason. But if you're not happy, what for? If it don't come with peace, enjoy, like what's for? Like somebody need to be honest with themselves. Like for real. And whatever is keeping you there out of fear, you need to find some courage to face that shit. Because yeah, and two, like somebody here is really delusional. I'm sorry, but you are. It's like you can even be a very intuitive person, and if somebody is not doing something right in your face, even though there's so many signs and synchronicities and other little things that point you, that give you the evidence, you still you still cling to doubt, because I feel like somebody is holding on to something out of fear of failure. And this really gives me like, it doesn't have to be marriage, but most of the time, like when somebody is with another person for a long time, um even if it's not a long time, shit, somebody is in a situation, in a relationship, in a connection or partnership of some sort. I feel like a person is clinging to another person or another idea or a project or something like that out of fear of failure or fear of being seen as a failure. But they're miserable in the situation. Something's not working. I don't get it. And I feel like you already know this, but you're not being honest with yourself. I feel like you should, yeah. Gratitude, blame, forgiveness. I feel like you really need to see it for what it is, okay, and stop. Be, I get the energy like somebody is just sitting back, letting life happen, and being sad or miserable about it. The first card out here is freedom. You have the power and the free will to create your own happiness. It's your responsibility. You can do it. But first things first, shit, do you even know what makes you happy? Like for real, for real. Not the type of person that makes you happy. Stop attaching your happiness to something outside of yourself. And this message got somebody tight because I feel tense all across the top of my back. I'm not trying to offend you, hurt your feelings, or anything else. I did ask for a message that is uplifting, but spirit like, no, somebody need to hear something. Take this as a little love tap and get yourself together. The goal is peace and love, genuine love. But I feel like, and for some of you, you're not happy because you compare yourself. You got a problem with envy. Okay, you got that green-eyed monster on your back. You and it's showing up by you comparing yourselves to other people. You could be comparing your past connections or relationships to those in other relationships. You don't know what that connection is like behind closed doors. You don't know what those two people endure to be with each other. I don't care what it looked like on social media at family gatherings when they in public, baby. You don't know what that's really like. Don't compare yourself to nobody. Don't compare your relationship to another. Focus on yourself or your individual partnership. get some energy for you, collective. For whomever this applies to, this could be past, present, or future energy. Whoever it fits, if it fits. And trust your intuition. Tarot should only be messages of confirmation. You might get some new details, but that's only after getting some confirmation, especially in these collective messages. Okay. Have you asked your angels for help with this? Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. Okay? Same thing, this freedom card, it speaks about free will choices. I keep getting that same energy. Your happiness is your responsibility. Mm. And this card is just reminding you that you do possess the power and the free will to create your own happiness. It's okay if you've made mistakes in the past. Today is a new day, right? Today is a new day. Y'all should have seen my energy is so upbeat last night, but right now, but last night I was beat down. But guess what? I'm not gonna have a day like that today. Hell no. I'm not. I'm gonna use my free will to say no a lot more. Ooh. Yes, because guess what? It's safe for you to receive love. You ain't got to be the giver all the time. Sometimes you need to just, chill. You deserve love too. You deserve peace too. You deserve to be happy too. Have your needs met as well. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available. Didn't I say that? If you take care of your own energy first, if you take care of yourself, you'll have more to give. But if you burn yourself out, wear yourself out, then who gonna do what you out here doing? Nobody. Nobody. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. See, the more you allow yourself to receive, and this is energetically receiving, so not just gifts, but nice gestures, somebody opening the door for you, um, um, putting your shit in a trunk at Sam's Club, or um, whatever, small things that reserves more energy for you. Okay, allow yourself to receive. Somebody here, you don't even like. Oh, I used to be like this. You know, sometimes when you're, and that's a trauma response, when it's hard for you to accept things, when it's hard for you to say yes, when it's hard for you to ask for help, that's 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 a response to trauma. Okay, because you tired of being fucking disappointed, so you rather just do the shit yourself, right, and just be done with it. I've been there, but guess what? If you doing everything yourself by yourself, it's tiring. It wears on you over time. Like, how long can you keep it up without doing maintenance on yourself? This card says it is safe for you to receive. It's gonna be okay. And yeah, you don't want to receive shit for everybody because you've been doing everything on your own for so long. You would hate for somebody to say what they done did for you, right? So you will be damned if you give them an opportunity, right? Man, let them say whatever they gonna say. Fuck it. Open your arms to receive cooperation instead of competition. What I say? Somebody here, you be comparing yourself to people. Stop doing that. If you think somebody is doing something well, hey, go over there and learn from them. Not one of these copycat energies, where you go try to be cool with somebody just to, you know, siphon energy, learn, things that you're interested in about them just for that reason. No, be upfront and honest about it. I like how you do blah 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 blah. Can you show me? Can you, whatever. Oh, I see you're doing something in line with what I'm doing. We should collaborate. Oh, I'm interested in doing that. Can you show me some things? Can we have a conversation? This cooperation card says what's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete as there's an abundance for all. So when that abundance card came out, it's just letting you know there's more than enough. You don't have to compare yourself to nobody else. You don't have to worry about what anybody else is even doing. Okay. Um, with cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. There's strength in numbers. You see, instead of doing everything all on your own and by yourself, you can partner up with others. And if it don't work out, it's okay because guess what? A mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And keep moving. Don't get stuck on a mistake and stay in there. Positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. Period. Period. Courageously. Okay? Gently at the same time. That balance. But see, when you're not overburdened, not stressed, and all of that, it's easier to maintain balance. Okay? It's easier to have a clear mind. It's easier to accomplish things. I feel like a negative mindset is hindering someone here. Be mindful of your reactions to other people. Because we got to keep in mind that we don't all have the same perspectives on everything in every situation. So people are operating from a different thought, a different school of thought, a different set of beliefs. And you may be perceiving something in a way that it wasn't intended. Hmm. Words of abundance. Yeah. Yeah. I said your mind will believe anything you tell it, right? Speak life into what you want to do. That means speak positively. Okay? My left ear is ringing right now. Trust your intuition. I believe that's what that means. Okay? You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Y'all heard that? I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read this line again. Listen carefully. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. That's why affirmations are so important. That's why when you're nervous and you think something won't go well, a meeting, a pitch, or whatever, you have to flip that shit and say, I'm about to knock this out the park. I'm about to kill this thing. I know I'm finna kill this. And practice. Put the energy in, put the work in. But you gotta know that you have what it takes to make whatever you're wanting to happen come to fruition. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. I just told a friend about this a couple days ago. She was speaking about something that she has to finance, and you know how things are going to be tight or whatever. I said, don't say no shit like that. You gotta speak positively about the situation so that money can flow. You gotta, instead of being worried about it and saying, you know things are going to be extra tight, you gotta say, look, I don't know how it's going to come or where it's going to come from, but I'm already know I'm going to be able to take care of this. The money going to come. That's the type of energy you have to put out. If you don't believe in that, I don't know what to tell you. Because I do wholeheartedly. I know for sure that it works. Energy is everything. Everything. And like I've been saying at the end of these videos on purpose, I know that I'm going to have a good day today because that's my intention. I'm going to have one on purpose. I invite you to do the same. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. I'm going to read the. No, that is way too many. We got heart chakra. Somebody's heart could be blocked because of past experiences. This card says the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Some of y'all are blocking out love. Okay, Earth Angel, you are a light worker who has come to teach the earth, to teach about love. So maybe you've had a lot of hardships in the area of love, whether that be familial love, um, platonic relationships, love relationships. I don't know, but analyze that. I'm telling, there's a reason for it. Like I said, you could be somebody who's experienced a lot of trauma and overcome a lot. Okay, that was all divinely guided so that you can help others who are not as strong. You dealt with this before in a previous life as well. This situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember. Ask them to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. Not get stuck in them, not get hardened by them. For some of you, you already know you're supposed to be helping people with those same types of experiences, but you're not doing it. So if you get nervous, just focus on the service. Okay? Focus on what you know you're supposed to be doing. And don't even worry about uh results. Let the Most High handle that. Because if you're being called to do this work, it's going to be successful. Books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. All these hardships you experience were for a reason. Trust your intuition. Okay? I just told y'all my left ear started ringing. Somebody Google that right quick and put it in the chat. Vacuum away fear. Yeah. Hmm. Some of you not doing something that could bring you a lot of abundance and freedom into your life, but you scared to make a move on it. But you were born to do this. You've been trained already for the work. Yeah, this was in reverse. Maybe this is what you're supposed to be doing, something related to writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with your words you write. You could be just putting up posts that a lot of people resonate with. I don't know. God box. Yeah, somebody, you're holding on to some past energies. You already survived it. Let it go. What still needs to be released here? Ask your angels to help you release, learn, and heal from these past experiences. Okay? Where is my God box? Hold on now. Oh, I'm about to. This is my God box. Okay? It don't say God box on it. It didn't come with nothing to describe it. I bought this from I think Family Dollar or Dollar Tree, one of them dollar stores. Okay, but I like it because it has flowers on it. It's a 10. It can close and seal, and I use this for probably what this card is gonna say. I got this idea from Spiritual Sage, one of my favorites. Okay, this card says write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. You use this as a tool to surrender or to manifest something like a prayer box. These are messages for the divine from you. All right, and then you're gonna release them some kind of way. So periodically, you may want to burn these, cut them up, do something, just to, or you might just bottle up and throw them away. It's whatever you decide to do. Okay, we're still under the full moon energy. This is a great time to release. Okay, so if you have some things in your God box, you might want to do a little burn ceremony and let that shit go. Okay, Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, is with you, supporting your healing work. You see that power they're sending down? See, so once you can go ahead and get rid of that fear that you have about this work you're being guided to do, because you're gonna get help. You're being activated to do this work. Okay, you're gonna be healing your own heart chakra. Maybe you've done that. Now it's time for you to help others heal. You're an earth angel. That's what you're here for. Blue could be very significant for you. You might wear the color blue a lot. That's no coincidence. It ain't even got to be your favorite color. Maybe you wear blue jeans all the time. Okay? Power of prayer. Give what I just say. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing. And be open to miracles. Ain't none God can't do. Please believe. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are waiting for your prayers. You have to ask. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. Now, don't be out here asking for assistance, clarity, guidance, and all that, and then not doing it. Because you absolutely can. You can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Whatever you tell your mind, it's going to believe it. Okay? And stop being so hard on yourself and other people, too. Grace is the word for you today. Okay? I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, despite the past, despite the hardships you've experienced, despite the pain, despite the heartbreaks. I feel like this is what your calling is. I feel like you can do this and you do this well, and you need to teach others how. Because they ain't been through all the shit you've been through. And so if you can survive it, they can too. Look, teaching. And some right here sticking out what they want. Strength, yes. It's because of the strength you possess. Okay? You stronger than you even fucking know. Yeah. Strong yet gentle. Okay? You are. You are. A horse with wings? Come on now. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. I can't make it up. Thank you for the confirmations, Holy Spirit. So, teaching, you inspire young people to learn. And I'm getting not just young, because that's what this card says, but people who have yet to get to where you are, okay? Spiritually and energetically. Conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are, see, even the things that you consume, you have a lot of people watching you that you don't even realize. But the things that you're into, people follow your lead. They study you. I already know. And they know your profile. You're very clairvoyant. People know you got some kind of connection to the divine realm. And they may not say that to you. They think it's a little eerie, like, because they don't have the connection that you have. But they know there's something about you. And it is. You're a healer, a healing light worker, an earth angel. Wow. Sitting here to help others heal through the things that you survived and the strength. The that you've amassed in overcoming it all. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. I don't think there's anything else to say. Ooh, goddess. Mm. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Big period. God or goddess energy. And on that note, have a great day on purpose. Thanks for being here. I love y'all. Bye.